What's up, guys? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. I've collected myself, reestablished my sanity, my rationality, and I've stopped whining. Stick around, guys. I've got great news tonight. VeChain is on the move. I'm going to tell you about all my targets. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's get the first thing first out of the way. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion, and this is for educational and informational purposes only. You trade at your own risk. Please know that you trade at your own risk. All right, guys, I'm watching this chart, and VeChain is on the move. VeChain is rolling. Guys, I want to talk about a couple mistakes I made before I get onto the chart and onto the targets. So the leverage trading is, I'm new to it. I just started working on it. I got an idea of what it was about and what I had to be careful of. And I went a little overboard on being careful. I went a little too far on making sure to set tight stop losses and such. Look, the market is in a very strong position. These dips here, it was a dip. It dipped out of the support. But on a daily chart, it really, it was one candle and it popped right back in. If you look at it on a daily, it came out and came back in. It was no big deal. But looking at it from a trade perspective of, I bought this at the support. Why is it going down? It should bounce off the support. I was looking at this type of trading and thinking that I had to be super careful. 10x leverage, as long as you don't leverage too much of your account. I trade with 25% of my given account. So if I have $500 in the account, I trade with 25% of that, 110, 115, or whatever that equates to, so that my leveraged debt, my debt ratio is not too high. 56.58% right now. And this is with some growth. It was around 63% at the bottom. When it dropped as low as it was going to go, or as low as it went, it was like 63%. If I go into the margin account, I don't have to worry about liquidation until 12 cents. VeChain's not going to hit 12 cents. It's not going to happen. ADA, I sold out way too early. I set way too tight as a stop loss. ADA's liquidation was like 70 or no, it might have been as low as 50 cents, something crazy low. That ADA is not going to hit. There would have to be a massive, just a massive market failure for that to happen. So, that being said, I know I had talked about setting type stop losses, and I think you do have to make sure you stop loss because you only have so much time to make these trades and to make them profitable and worthwhile, to make the profit in the time that you want to get your money in and get it out. But you don't have to be so tight to where you take unnecessary losses, because ADA also, ADA ran up pretty good today. It would have been nice to have kept ADA in my, it would have been nice not to have stop lost this, because this, it outran my target. So, this was my target height. It's still climbing. It's at $1.48. I was expecting it to go to $1.44. Even at $1.44 would have been like a 60% or 70% gain for me. So, I just had to hold on a little bit. I let this low wick here, this low wick at 27 cents or 127. I'm sorry, 126 is where it wicked down to the bottom, and that stop lost me. I didn't need a stop loss there. I didn't need to have that type of a stop loss because I wasn't going to liquidate until like 70 cents. It was somewhere between 70 and 50 cents. I can't remember exactly what the number was, so I apologize if I gave you two different numbers, but it was in that range, in a range that ADA will not hit that low. It won't happen. Excuse me. So with that being said, it kind of found a level of support here, and it stayed there for a while, and then it just started to climb, and it was hitting this kind of ascending. I think this is, I'm trying to remember where I bought in at, but I think it was somewhere around here. I bought in at 35, it got up to 38 or 40, and then I sold out. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the VT. All right, guys. On the title screen, the title of this video is targeting 395% increase in profitability. I don't know what that was. With that being said, right now from the 20,008 buy-in that I had, so right around here, I bought in on this candle. From that 20,008 up to the current 21.4, I'm a little bit above 50%. A little bit above 50% profit. The first target is going to be the resistance line at 22 cents. 22.21. Let's call that the line there. And that's going to be the first target. And that one will be a 106% profit. Just getting to the resistance line. This is why I started this trade. This is why I took the trade where I did, because we were had hit this support line, and we had established it as a support, because we had seen it hit support, support, support. It dipped through here because of the dip. It just happened to have a time. The dip happened to have happened at a time where this was only support, and it looked like it broke down, but it was a dip. It wasn't a reversal of market structure. It didn't change the structure of the market. It didn't make the market suddenly go into a downtrend. And that's where the mindset and the rationality has to be there. You know that the market didn't flip. You know it's not now in a downtrend. None of these coins are going to suddenly lose 60% of their value or 50% of their value. Not yet anyway. Give it a few more months, let the summer run play out, and then crypto winter will come, but it's not now. So that's the first target. Your first target is going to be 22 cents. So 22, 21, 22, wherever that line is, 22 cents. The second target is going to be the breakout of the resistance. Now, this might not happen on this tap. It depends on how long it takes to get here. It might happen because so many coins are breaking out right now. So many breakouts are happening. It very easily could break out. If it breaks its resistance, the depth of the triangle would be the target of the breakout. And that is this here. This will put us up to, let's just say 27.9. Let's go 28 cents to make it a round number. So if we go from 28 cents to our starting point, that is a 394% profitability on 10x leverage. Now granted, these numbers are on 10x leverage. Guys, this is a huge profit proposition, and finding this trend. Again, part of the problem with me last night was the fact that I knew that I made the right call on the chart. It just wasn't going my way at that particular time, and I had been having a couple of I don't want to say panic sells, but we can call them that. We call them panic sells because I was so worried about the potential of liquidation. You have to understand, know the math, know the numbers. Don't let fear, don't let panic, don't let irrational thoughts cloud your judgment. Know the math, know the numbers, know the support, know the resistance, know where you're at. This was going to come back in. I knew it in my head, but something was telling me, you're going to get stopped out. You've had 2 stop outs already. You're going to get stopped out again. You're going to screw up this trade as well. And look, there's other coins that are flying. There's other things that are going up, and you keep picking losers. That was what was going on in my head at that point in time. Let that stuff go. Know what you know what you don't know. You know the market is the market. It is unfeeling, it is unbiased, it is going to do what it do. Make the calls that you make the calls that you know, because you've done your due diligence, you've studied your charts, you've graphed things out, you've found your support, you found your resistance, you found your levels, and you know that those are your levels. That's all there is to it. Guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for continuing to watch. Sorry about last night's video. Again, it sounds so bad. Like, thinking about it now, I was in such a bad place. I probably shouldn't have made a video. But I want to be consistent, and I want to be, for lack of a better term, raw and unfiltered. It is what it is. There are going to be times where my mindset is in a bad spot, and last night was a bad spot. Except for those of you guys who watched it and fought through it, thank you. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I put my videos out there. And, as always, guys, until the next time, peace.